My name is Yessenia Carreon, and I live on the southeast side of Chicago. El Día de los Tres Reyes Magos is a really fun holiday for us because it's simply about getting together with family and be able to share a meal together. Food is a way of showing love and a way of bonding. Food brings people together. That's the beauty of it. My parents are both from Jalpa, Zacatecas in Mexico, and they really made sure that we know about where we come from, where they come from. We used to go to Mexico yearly. Sometimes we got a chance to stick around for El Día de los Tres Reyes Magos. The memories that I have is my grandmother and my aunts and my mom always in the kitchen. You know, there was always something to eat, always. Like whether it was pozole, tamales, or menudo, whatever, there's always something to eat. So it always felt like home for those 2 weeks that we were out there. It's just great memories that will always stay with me. In my family, our Día de los Tres Reyes Magos tradition is we get together at my mom's house, and then after we eat dinner, we grab the rosca, and the rosca is basically like a big piece of bread, and there's the little plastic baby Jesus hidden inside the rosca. So you grab a piece, and whoever gets the baby is in charge of throwing a tamal party on February 2nd.
I found the baby!
Oh, you found the baby!
Yeah.
You're gonna make that tamales, Ariel?
We end up just going to my mom's house to make the tamales because she's the one that helps us make them. I mean, we know how to make them, sort of. Like, if she were to give me the instructions, I could probably make them by myself, but they're not gonna come out as good. So, obviously, we just go to my mom's house and make them, and we just help her make them. But whoever gets the baby Jesus has to, like, obviously pay for the supplies and stuff. So, in El Día de la Candelaria, my mom brings out the masa, the mole, and the husks. And it's kind of like an assembly line. So my mom is usually the one that like presses them because she doesn't fast. So she'll press the masa in the tortillera, and then she'll just place it to the side. And what I like to show my daughter is how much meat to put on the tamal. Then the next person will come and fold the tamal and place it in a tray, which will then go to the kitchen and be placed in the steamer. My daughter just turned 7 years old. Anytime that I'm making anything right away, she was, I want to help you, mommy. That's something that I had to grow patience for because I was like, no, I just want to get it done fast. But then I realized that I'm like, okay, no, these are the moments that I need to just slow down and let her help me, you know? These are the moments that she's going to remember growing up. Like, I got to do this. I got to do that with my mom. It's a nice time for me to be able to show her the different ways that she can help. And obviously, like, you know, nobody really wants to make tamales. At least I don't think they do. I know I don't. But once I'm making them, I enjoy it because it's like a time that we can all just talk. Although we talk a lot and we do communicate, there's the thin line. You don't cross that. And I feel like during this process is when you can cross that line. You know, you can have those deep talks. I don't feel comfortable sometimes asking my mom about her mom because I don't know if she's going to be sad talking about her mom, you know? We never met my grandmother, so I love hearing stories. I love hearing my mom talk about her mom, what she went through, and I can't imagine not having my mom. The fact that my daughter gets to have a grandmother that she sees regularly, I love that, you know, and I want her to have that connection with her, and I want her to have those memories with my mom. It's really important for me that my daughter shares this tradition with me and my mom. I want to make sure that she grows up knowing where our traditions come from and being able to have these memories when she has kids and she's sharing these traditions with her kids. So once the tamales are on the stove, we just hang out, watch old family movies, look at photos. My mom has a great memory when it comes to like pictures like that. Like, oh yeah, this happened and you know, we were here, and I just love hearing those stories. A lot of these videos is just footage that my dad took on his camcorder, and you'll hear snippets of conversations, and my daughter loves seeing those videos.
That's you. That's you.
It's so great to be able to share those moments with them and share these pictures. And, you know, now that they see their pictures, their baby pictures in the mix, it's like, it's just really cool to share those moments with them. Now as a mother and as a parent and as an adult, it's a little bittersweet because it's like, oh, it's on me now. You know what I mean? Like, I have to make sure that these traditions continue going. But I enjoy the process of showing my kids, like, hey, this is what this means and this is why we do this. One thing that I would like my kids to know is how important these traditions are for me, mainly because I get to share them with the ones I love. And I'm hoping that they look forward to sharing it with their kids just as much as I love sharing it with them. Obviously, because of the pandemic, it hasn't been as big as past years, but even just being able to be with our immediate family, I want my kids to experience the same thing that I experienced when I used to go to Mexico. Food brings people together, you know? Like, what isn't there to love about what makes us who we are, you know? Like, it keeps us alive. Thank you, Target, for letting me share my story and sharing my traditions with my family. Make sure to check out the rest of the episodes of this series and make sure to subscribe to Target's YouTube channel.